Wow, it's awesome how many local beers they keep at the grocery store now. It's like a really golden age of breweries. Is this your address listed here on this one? That's that's weird. It must be a typo or something. Cause yeah, that is my home address. Wait a second. The phone number. Um, I think that's. I still have a. I technically have a landline. I don't use it, but it was one of those things where it's cheaper with the cable and internet to just keep the landline than to cancel it. And I think this is. I think this is the phone number for the house. You should call it. Okay. Um. Hey, what's up? This is Doug's House Brewing. Oh, hi. I'm sorry. I might just be confused or something. I'm Doug, and well, it's weird. I'm at the beer aisle at the grocery store now, and I actually live in the area, and I noticed on your box the address you guys have listed. Oh, hey, yo, guys, it's the guy. It's the guy. Yeah, yeah, he found it. Yeah. Hey, yeah, what's up, Doug? Yeah, what is up, my friend? Um, do I know you? um, well, I guess this is the introduction we always knew would happen at some point. Doug, allow us to introduce ourselves. We are the uh, we are the fabulous, passionate staff of Doug's Brewing. We live in the walls of your house and we operate a full scale brewery. We've got all sorts of tubes and tanks and, hops and fermentation and enzymes. You know, you've been on a tour of a brewery. All that stuff, all the tubes, all the tanks, we installed it inside the walls of your house. We kind of got in through a small opening that we found um, on the side of your chimney there, kind of where the squirrels have been chewing on the siding. And me and my colleagues, my co-owners here of the bar, we kind of slipped in there. And over the past several years, we've been kind of piece by piece sneaking all of the brewing equipment, the latest stuff. It's really the same tanks, the same kind of tubes and gear and enzymes that you're gonna find at one of the high-end kind of breweries that they've got in like an Asheville or these like brew hub towns. And we kind of we all on a bachelor party to Asheville. We had this fabulous time going on all this tours of all the different breweries, and we all were working these corporate jobs, and it hit us. We're like, we love beer, we'd love to get into the brewing scene, and we decided to take the plunge and jump, and we all kind of pooled our money together to start up this brewery, and then we found this fabulous location that's inside the walls of your home. Okay. Um, Sorry, that's a lot to process. I'm just kind of wrapping my head around what's so you're there now in the house? Yeah, I mean, we're always working. Most of us, we kind of have a guy, at least one of us is in here 24/7. We do rotating shifts, just to make sure the tanks are looking good. We're stirring the hops and making sure the water's being filtered, and it's all the kind of the water and the everything's kind of fusing together, and the everything that needs to ferment is fermenting. I don't need to get in the weeds about how beer brewing works, but the long and short of it is the whole brewery is kind of networked throughout the walls and crawl spaces and attic of your home, kind of every part of the home that is inaccessible to you and that you cannot see on an everyday basis. We are in there and we're brewing up IPAs, um, lagers. We've got Josh has been working on this Pilsner that he's almost perfect. It's not quite there, but he's getting there with the Pilsner that we're thinking about rolling out in the fall. It's kind of like a session. It's good for watching football and stuff. It's a nice Pilsner. And I am passionate about sours myself. So I've actually been working on some blackberry raspberry concepts, which sours are hit and miss. People love it or they hate it. I love it, but I respect those who do not. And for them, we've got a wide variety of, like I said, IPAs, lagers, and the new Pilsner. So, do any of those sound good? Do you want to start with a flight, or I'm sorry, are you serving me? Do you all? Is it the kind of brewery people are can come into and they can? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a full service. Um, well, honestly, our hope has been to be a full service brewery. That's kind of the dream that we had initially when we came up with the concepts back at that bachelor party. Um, we wanted the full thing. We had such a great time visiting these other breweries where you could get some appetizers or some food from the grill, enjoy a flight. You can try several different, you know what a flight is. That nice variety you get at the brewery. But I'll be honest, it's been tough in this location. While, we're able to brew fantastic beers and we've got some pretty decent distribution going on through some grocery stores and package stores in the area. Unfortunately, we have not been able to kind of fulfill our vision of the full brew pub experience because of this fucking guy who lives in the house. Is that directed at me? I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm sorry to call you out like this, but I mean, it's a huge inconvenience. There's this fantastic space. Um, the kitchen, living room. I mean, the house itself is already somewhat of an open concept, but there's a couple walls we knock out, um, kind of take out the carpet and put in more of like a polished concrete floor. Do some of the exposed wiring and duct work in the ceiling. We're not reinventing the wheel here of what a brewery looks like, but it's nice and it's what people expect. And we would love to roll that out, but like I said, there's this fucking guy who's just there watching TV really loudly. Um, he's constantly on his computer. Um, he's clearly addicted to some sort of internet forum that he's reading and posting on compulsively. Um, and then of course he's masturbating. Um, at least once a day. It seems to just be part of his bedtime routine. I mean, we've been trying to figure this guy out for a long time, and I mean, it doesn't seem like he even is enjoying it. He's kind of it looks like he's at work or something. He's just grimly pulling on his tiny little penis right before bed to put himself to sleep, like he's trying to knock himself out with a drug or something. It's very we watch him all the time, and it's nasty. Hey, I don't think you need to be saying. I'm on a date right now. Um, I'm on the speakerphone. We're at the we just had a great dinner and then we came over to the grocery store to pick up some beers before heading back to my place. And that's what she actually saw that the address and the phone number were my own. Um, wait, we're on speakerphone now? Yeah. Hey, sweetheart, from all of us here at Doug's Brewing, do not go home with this man. Hey, guys, don't look, lady. I bet you're fabulous. I bet you're gorgeous. I bet you've got a great career, a great thing going. You do not want to get involved with this guy. When I say he is addicted to internet forums, it's worse than that. It's not just that he's posting on these forums. Um, it's all about boutique Blu-ray discs where he's into all these strange like. Remember when you'd buy a movie on a disc? Like he still does it, but not just regular. Like he's spending 40, $50 on like bizarre box sets, limited edition things. He's importing things from Europe that aren't sold in the. It's bad news. He's spending a lot of money on these movies that are like essentially free through streaming services. So, lady, take it from us. Do not head home. How about you two go to her place if you're going to go somewhere? Because I'll be honest, now that we know you're out of the house, we've been we've been planning to take over the home for about 4 years now. You've been in my house for 4 years? Yeah, you don't grow a brewery to get grocery store distribution, and like it takes a long time to build up the kind of industry respect and infrastructure that obviously we've been here for 4 years. And actually, the guys right now they're actually starting to crawl out of the walls. They're curling themselves up. Some of these guys can get really small, and they're kind of sneaking out through cracks and outlets in the walls. And we're gonna go ahead and finally take over the space as we've been meaning to do for years. Um, Declare it our own. Declare our sovereignty from Doug, the homeowner. I mean, legally, it's still yours. You're going to be responsible for the mortgage, but we will not let you back in the home. We're going to kind of brand the space as Doug's Brewing. We're going to tear down a lot of the walls. We're going to throw away a lot of your items in here to kind of clear the space, get the high top tables, get some booths in, kind of a variety of seating concepts, um, different soft textures and some curtains and stuff so that we can keep, noise down because of the like I said before, the polished concrete floor is kind of the centerpiece. So a lot of hard surfaces mean bouncing, echoing voices. So we're gonna then need some, leather booths, curtains up to muffle the echo. Anyway, I'm getting in the weeds again about operating a brewery, but the long and short of it is, we now control the home. Don't you dare step foot in this place ever again. I don't. Well, how am I work from home, so I. What am I supposed to? I mean, you want me to pay the mortgage? Jeez, but I mean, I work. What am I can't live, or that's my office. Well, I'm glad you asked. You're looking for a job. We're actually hiring. We're hiring some brand ambassadors, um, some people we want to just be kind of out there, not here at the brewery, never here at the brewery. We want you to be kind of out there, going around to different bars, different restaurants, kind of wearing our merch, talking to people, being kind of like a both a sales rep to try to get us distribution in the bars and restaurant space, which is kind of the next goal for us after launching our own brew pub concept. And then talking to customers to kind of, handing out free giveaways. Maybe we'll do T-shirts or canned koozies or coasters, that kind of stuff, just to get the brand and the logo out there. And then maybe some free samples and stuff. You can just talk about the perks of the brewery and kind of what this location means to us and why it's so special that we're here in this space, and kind of the whole history and the backstory that it used to be a man named Doug's house before it became a leading brew pub. So how does that sound? You'd work on, there wouldn't be like a salary or anything, just kind of a pure commission play, and we'd kind of figure out the details later on. How does that sound? Um, I, I mean, I need to, I guess I'll think about it. Great. Why don't you think about it? Why don't you head anywhere else, not home? And sweetheart, are you still listening? Yeah, I'm here. Well, if you're free tonight, why don't you swing by? I'd love to tell you about kind of my history in the brewing community. Let you sample that pilsner we've been working on, some of my sours. How does that sound? That sounds fantastic. I'd love to swing by and check it out. I'm gonna head over now, and I will not be bringing Doug with me, of course. Just me and you, I guess. I I can't wait to see you. You sound gorgeous, and I think we have a lot in common, and I'm really looking forward to getting to meet you on a real intimate level. Me too. That sounds perfect. All right. I guess I will. I guess I'll buy I'll yeah, I'll buy the Doug's Brewing if I guess I'll earn a little bit of a my own commission for buying this 6 pack. All right.